Hi, I'm Holly Finley, and welcome to Noah's Road Back to 1,000. He's over here getting his disc from the field, as you can clearly see. And then we have Kitten over here exploring the course, as you cannot clearly see. And then we'll be playing later today. Okay, see you.
What's going on YouTube? Noah 5 Ash back with another Road Back to 1,000 here today. We are out here at New London Tech. We are at the Paul Macbeth Liberty College Disc Golf Course. I think Paul Macbeth helped design it. Just give you a little life update since last week. Idlewild, no good. Usually I played well out there before in the past, but it's just my putt compounds to my throws, which just makes it real hard when you can't hit a putt sometimes. So, not getting discouraged, still kind of working hard. Kind of took an off week there. Off, not week, but like a couple, like 2 or 3 days there. I guess 2 days. We after Sunday we drove like almost all the way to Virginia out here, but we ended up stopping like an hour out. I can't remember what the town was called, but we stayed at this sweet little campground. It was beautiful views. Loved the small town feel. They had a pool, so we went swimming in the pool. Yeah, we had a good time. Went swimming in the pool. I've been playing a little bit of video games. I played just a little bit of video games, like some Madden, Call of Duty, stuff like that. But yeah, we're out here. We got out here yesterday around like 3 o'clock. Didn't mind. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that technically I'm not in the tournament, but last week it was the same deal. I was kind of far down on the wait list. People kept dropping, and people kept dropping after that, and so I got in literally the day before the tournament. It was crazy. It was like, no, sorry, the night of the tournament, pretty much. Like, texted me at like 12:30, told me, be ready. You're teeing off at 12 something tomorrow. So I got to tee off. I think Brady's shoe dropped out. So sorry to Brady's shoe. Hopefully you feel better for this week. But yeah, so same deal this week. Not on the wait, or I'm on the wait list, but I'm like 20th, and so it's not looking the best, honestly. But what happens is, like, let's say 5 people drop out randomly. Those next 5 people who are on the wait list didn't plan to get into the tournament, so they didn't plan like to get off work. They didn't plan to do all that, and so they just end up dropping the tournament as well. And so I'm like, cool, I get to just roll in and kind of clean up the scraps. So that's how I get into a lot of the tournaments, is just get on the wait list. People will drop eventually. Since I'm the only one that's there because I'm traveling with Holly, I get the benefit of getting in. So played decent the first day over at Idlewild. Played like shit the second day, but played good the third day. But been working on my stroke a little bit. Let me know what y'all think. I have a new little stroke here that feels pretty good. I'm not sure if it looks too different. That's what I've been wondering, is how different does it look? Because it feels a little different, but does it look much different? So yeah, it's really wet out here this morning. Oh shit, real wet out here this morning, so I was just gonna dry all my putters off, give myself a fighting chance. But yeah, something I've been doing these past 2 mornings was or last night and this morning as well, is trying to putt with wet putters. All the best putters I know, they all can putt with wet putters. I've never been able to putt with wet putters a day in my life. It just feels like it slips out of my hand. And so maybe there's something to that touch, having that touch and having that good touch, like not having a good grip and still being able to make a good stroke. Maybe there's something to that on the, on the putting side. So I've been messing around with it, and yeah, I'm excited. We practiced New London yesterday just because, there's a chance I might get in the tournament. So I'm gonna practice like I'm gonna get in. just because I didn't practice last week like I got in, and I was disappointed. I didn't like lock it down and really practice hard. So this week I'm not going to do the same thing. I'm going to pretend like I'm just in the tournament, play hard, and if I get in, cool. If I don't, cool. I'm caddying for Holly. So yeah, let me show you guys the new putt here. I wouldn't even call it new. I'm just trying to make it at this point. Might just have to putt wet putters today. Let me know in the comments, guys. Can you putt with wet putters? You know, like let me know down low. If you guys can putt with wet putters, sick. If not, you know, it is what it is. I'd never putt with wet putters, and I've had success on the Pro Tour. You know, I've never once tried to putt wet putters. Well, I've tried, but I've never committed to it. I feel like one of the main reasons I yank my putts is because I'm putting too much of that motion in there, and that motion right there for me just isn't the most consistent. Like getting that last second flick, for me it's more like your hand and wrist is just a guide, right? You're not trying to flick it out. So that's one thing that I've been really focusing on, is just not moving my wrist. Just keep it nice and still and just kind of use it as a guide. Ooh, these baskets are low-key not the best. I will say that right now. Like, I've been putting on them for like 2 nights now. And man, they're just like, shit happens on these baskets that don't happen on like an end of a 28. Don't get me wrong, like these catch right hard side. Like if you're putting right side hard, best catching basket you'll ever throw probably on this one. But soft left, not good. High left, not good. Hard, just anything left is not good. Even those like low lefts that get a lot of catches kind of spit out on these for some reason. But yeah, I don't know. These baskets, they're good, but they're not the best. I think, honestly, low key, I think Gateway is gonna have the new best basket. They've been working on this basket that I thought this was just a no-brainer, but I thought every company should be doing it. I think MVP started doing it a little bit, but they didn't do it as extreme as Gateway did. Gateway, I think, did it perfect. Like they made the outside chains light, like extra light, not super light, but lighter. And then the inner chains, like each layer, I think there's 3 or 4 layers. Each layer gets heavier. So like outer lane layers, light, so it can catch those ones. Inner layers a little heavier, and then the heaviest. So it's like the deeper it goes, the more it's gonna get stopped from hitting that pole, and it just like sucks them in from being the smaller chain. I don't know. It is a really good basket though. All right, let's see. These are 2 soaking wet putters. Let's see if we can still stroke it with the putt. Mm. Oh shit. Oh. Well, I mean, it's better than yanking it 5 baskets wide, I guess. I'm gonna look at that round, honestly. I'm gonna look at that round real quick, and then I'm gonna start the video again, because I really want to see what that stroke looks like, because it feels good. Yeah, I checked it out, and it looks great. It feels good. I mean, it feels like you realistically in my head, it feels like I'm doing this number right here. It feels like I'm coming down, and then I'm going like, woo, woo, woo. It feels like I'm going like almost in a circle. Down and then a little bit up, down, a little bit up. So try that out. Try coming down and maybe almost in like a circular motion, like down, boom, back up. It reminds me of AJ Carey's putt. He's got really nice stroke, very direct.
You know who else does a circle?
Who? Holly. Holly does a circle, she says. We got Mr. Kitty right here. Sir bluffs a lot. Holly let him off the leash, but still kept the leash on there, so he's kind of getting tangled up in there.
That's to slow him down.
Slow him down a little bit.
So he can't get too free.
Yeah, because if he just took off, you know, see, look at him, stuck. Stuck.
But this is a bad spot because it's sticker bushes.
That's true. Letting Kitty free roam, but yeah, I'm gonna get some upshot practice in, so I'll show you guys a little snippet of some upshot practice. You know, gotta show you guys the stroke, because that's what, I mean, let's be honest. If I stroke that thing, I'm shooting fucking course record almost every time. Like, let's be real here. Let's be real. You need to show. Holly said I need to show off some mushrooms over here.
Compare it to the gist.
Okay. Boom. These are the mushrooms, and then this is the frisbee. They're literally as big as the frisbee. Like, they don't look almost any.
That's so cool.
When you set it on the ground next to each other, they look almost the same. Look at that.
I love it.
Those are fat mushrooms. You think they're edible, baby?
I don't know much about them.
Neither do I. I'm not a big mushroom guy. I've never really liked mushrooms. I heard there's a lot of, you know, health brain benefits, but. All right, we're gonna try and throw it into the left one over there.
Ooh, get in!
Oh, almost first tried it. This stack's pretty wet, so I'm already making excuses, but no excuses. Oh shit. All right, these two are going down. I'm wiping them off a little bit. Too wide. All right. Mm. Mm.
How far do you think that is?
From here to here, maybe like 150. Not far. I think Holly could jump putt it, but you know, I want that Greg B touch, that Greg Barsby. That just
150. Huh?
maybe
I'm gonna go with like 130.
130. It's somewhere in between there. Yeah, I asked Greg Barsby, like, how did you develop this touch game? He just said it takes years, you know, just years of just constantly like doing it and just constantly trying. And because I mean, realistically, he's the only one that you see really trying to run those little touch shots on tour. Like, I don't see too many other people truly running them. You know, they're all trying to get it under the bucket. If they go in, it's usually on accident. So. Maybe I should start wiping them off. You know, we're gonna try and wipe them off. Got the towel out. If y'all are having trouble with your touch shots, try going, instead of like turning your body from the target and reaching like fully back, try almost keeping that head right on line with that target. You know, don't keep your eye off that target, and then reach more like almost. It feels like you're going almost directly out this way, like towards your chest, but it's more of like here, and then it's just perfectly in line. So.
Let me try your technique.
You want to try it on?
Yeah.
Go for it, baby. Celebrity appearance. Yeah, just like that. Get in.
Oh, it was way long.
Thought you were about to big dog me.
It was way long. Too much. I reached too far back.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's better. Get in.
Oh.
That's good touch right there.
I fan gripped it, and the first one was a power grip.
Oh.
Wow.
For me, I don't know. I've been messing around with the fan grip, but power grip's just been more comfortable. I'd probably have to be this close to go fan grip. Go. Basket.
I touched it.
Basket hit. Holly's pretty much putting this thing though, to be honest. That's her putt right there. Oh yeah, that's in. Oh! Oh! She just had to come show me up. Show me up real quick, huh? It's a good putt, baby.
I mean, I was listening to your lesson.
Yeah, so you got a couple different grips. You know, I've seen people go like just full fan on these. I've seen people go power grip. I think Paul McBeth goes power grip on everything. I'm pretty sure Drew Gibson goes literally fan grip like this on everything, drivers and everything, like 12 speeds. He's pinching it like this. So it's like, I like going power grip for distance and mid ranges, and then when I touch down on like a putter, if I'm trying to throw a putter like 300 feet, I probably won't reach for the fan grip, but if I'm trying to touch it down like 250 and in, I do like going with the fan grip preferably. Too far. Now, unless I reach for the Devil Hawk, for some reason when I reach for the Devil Hawk, I do like just straight power gripping it. Well, it just got worse and worse, so. All right, Holly done showed me up. She said all I need is 6 to make it. But, you know, that's her game. That's her game right there. My game is I drove far. I drove it far. Let's give this one a little bit of a run. Too much juice. Too much juice. Gotta keep that good touch on it. Gotta keep the good touch on it. Jeez, I feel like I'm spinning it too much. I gotta throw it. I think I learned this from, I saw Kyle Klein say something about this. He keeps his hand above his elbow so it comes out nose up. You know, it's tap dance. We're working on them. Loopy looper.
Looper. Yep.
All right. Hand above the elbow. Hand above the elbow to keep the nose up. And then keep it on that line.
Ooh-wee!
Oh. Close.
Ooh-wee!
Oh. It's right there. It's tapping. All right, hand above the elbow, right where you want it. Oh. I need those wider. I think it's because I'm closing off my back side, so I'm like dropping back with my left hip, and it's almost making that line straight at the basket, which I need it to be more like here. Like I can drop that you could drop that left foot back, but you don't wanna be facing this way, right? Like shoulder kind of closed off, hip kind of closed off. Like if you kind of look at, boom, it's like my momentum was going that way. I need to keep the same stance, but just shift my body a little bit. Still in line with the bucket though, so not a bad round there. Might call it on that one right here. you know, I've been throwing them for a little bit now, so feeling good. Gonna probably go play a practice round here soon, get stretched out, and go play a little practice round, you know, just get the course dialed in. I'm only doing backhands because I'm trying to really just rest my sidearm. I feel like my sidearm's been feeling really weak, but last week at Idlewild, I rested it a lot during the week and then figured out what I was doing wrong to hurt my distance, and now my sidearm feels like it's back and not better than ever, but very good. Very good. So I'm excited. I'll just fuck around and tell you guys what I was doing. So like, I was planting my left foot. My left foot was planting like let's say if I was trying to throw it straight at Holly over here, right? Straight at her. My left foot was planting like that. Almost like pointed that way compared to Holly, right? And all I did, and it was like really hurting my hip, and I felt like my distance wasn't as good because I was like, I don't know, I thought I would get more because, like, you know, in a backhand, if you turn that leg in even more, like that hip's just more engaged and you just get to rip it out there more. But with the sidearm, for some reason, I tried doing the same thing, like hitting it back like that, and then coming through it, and it would really hurt my hip, like on every shot, like 300 feet, 250, 400, all of it was just really hurting my hip to the point where I didn't even want to throw sidearms anymore. All I did was change a little thing that I knew that I've done before, and I knew, and I don't know, I just stopped doing it, but it's just point your toe. Try pointing your toe at the target, like, boom, like so. And it kind of creates it to where it's like, whip, I don't know, it can whip in there. It just felt 10 times better. It took all the pressure off my hip. It kind of puts more of the pressure like into your quad, because that's where you're kind of like you're bracing with your knee and your quad. Boom, torquing it out there. But yeah, that was pretty much the little switch in my sidearm that made it like pain-free on the hip, and then just made me throw it better and further and more accurate, and just made me more confident about throwing my sidearm. So that's a really good thing that I feel like it's back in the arsenal. So hopefully I get in this weekend, but you never know. Yeah, if not, then I'll caddy the fuck out of it for Holly. So either way, I'm gonna have a good time out here. See you guys in the next road back to 1,000. Yeah, shout out to Gateway Disc Sports. Some of the best plastic in the game, for real. Best putters. I mean, no question about the best putters in the game, right? And some of the best plastic blends. They have the most plastic blend variety. Like, you're never gonna find as many stiffnesses and softnesses and tackiness and grippy and slick. You're never gonna find as many blends in any other lineup except for Gateway. So shout out Gateway. Shout out to Mom and Dad. I love you guys. And shout out to my beautiful girlfriend, Holly Finley. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.